They came for voting rights. They came for affirmative action. They came for a woman's right to choose. And they're still coming after the LGBTQ community. Welcome to my safe haven. In another devastating Supreme Court decision that was made today, the Supreme Court says First Amendment entitles web designer to refuse to do gay weddings. For those of you that haven't been keeping up, to summarize it really quick, a website designer, I can't remember her name. Her name is irrelevant. Who cares? Fuck her. But she basically took her case to the Supreme Court saying that she believes that because she's a Christian woman, she doesn't believe that she should be forced to make website designs or anything like that for gay couples because she doesn't believe marriage between same-sex couples should exist. Marriage is between a man and a woman, and she should have the right to practice that within her business. And the Supreme Court said, you know what? You're right. As a public business, you have the right to publicly discriminate against a protected class. And I will try to tie all of this into comics and everything like that later on, because that is the bulk of my channel. I thought we had a separation of church and state. Sure, she can have whatever trash beliefs she has, but her public business should operate within the confines of the federal law. And then also on the flip side, like, what gay couple is trying to go to her knowing that she has the beliefs that she has? Don't go to this bitch. There are plenty of other people that are happy and willing to design a website for you as a queer couple. And to try to tie it into comics, examples like this and other things are exactly why, because one of the biggest criticisms regarding X-Men is, oh, it doesn't make sense that people hate mutants, but yet there are plenty of other superpowered beings in the world. And how do you reconcile that they're the Avengers and people love the Avengers, but then they hate the X-Men? These are exactly why. And bear with me, I'm going to get into it. In the real world, it's been reported for decades that by 2050 in the US, white people will be the minority in this country. And worldwide, they're already the minority. And I believe it was the census of 2020 was the first time in American history since the census has become a thing that the white population actually didn't increase and it declined. And not only just that, but because more and more queer people are speaking out, more and more people are starting to become more comfortable coming out as queer. So statistics are coming out that people are coming out younger and younger. The queer population has increased, even though it hasn't really increased. It's just more people are more comfortable coming out. And so demographics are changing. How does that tie into mutants and everything like that? Well, in the comics, you are born a mutant, but the Avengers, people like Peter Parker, they become superpowered because of an accident. So you're less likely to have a Spider-Man in your family than you are a mutant. And at a certain point, the mutant population was going to overtake the regular human population and become the majority around the world if it wasn't for certain mutant massacres. I'm running out of time, but that's why you're having this white lash in the real world, because their world is changing. That's why they're trying to get rid of critical race theory, go against anti-wokeism, drag queens, storming the Capitol, etc.